Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday, late afternoon. We are looking at piles and piles of scrap metal right here that need to get kind of processed around. And, well, I ain't got all that much time right now to be able to do that, but I'm going to get what I can done of this workbench. And I got this bunch of aluminum siding and gutters up here. I'm going to crush down, bag up, get it ready for sale, throw it along the fence line. Kind of like what we did last time. Yeah, about that last video, that 3-hour video, man, I apologize for the poor lighting and the lower quality and this and that, and some people in the comments said I should have went back and grabbed the truck, and all those things are true, and I do agree. I really do. But you know, that video, that 3-hour video, was actually a span of like 2 days. And I left early that one, and what was it, Saturday night? Yeah, I left early Saturday night to go diving, and then it's like I was striking out almost everywhere I went. The car wasn't even all that filled from what I remember. But, you know, so far late into that day picking that it was almost Sunday daylight, and then I ran into that monster score of all this stuff and all that stuff. Now there's stuff everywhere, and it's kind of not what I wanted. I wanted like things to go in and go out, but it just turns out like I can get overwhelmed easily when I look at it like this. There's too much of it going on, and I need to start breaking down all this crap like this. Well, this stuff here was all from different dives that it wasn't even from the night before, and it's slowly piling up. But I like to say I can get it all. Sometimes I can't, but I had so many plans set for Sunday that there was no time at all to be able to go back to that place and load my truck down. Believe me, I thought about it over and over. I even told myself, like, yeah, this is definitely a spot where I need my truck. But then I'm weighing out my options going, well, I don't even have the ability to do that because I don't have time. So I took what time I had and stayed there and got what I could get. Got what I thought was the most valuable out of that dumpster anyways. Chances are it might still be there, it might not be there. We're gonna find out tonight, because tonight is Wednesday. And like I said, I go out Wednesdays and Saturdays, and that's it. Anything more than that, I'm just asking for too much scrap here. You know, unless I find a good tin shred haul. Like that last one was good for tin shred and non-ferrous, which would have been great for the truck, dude. I know. But, however, I'm going to take the good and the bad, make the best of the situation, process all this stuff here that I have. That's going to take probably a whole day right there as it is. These controller boxes, I don't even know what's inside of them, dude. I've broke them down before enough to know that there's components like the transformers, big aluminum heat sinks, like I could see one right there, you know, and then there's going to be boards, and there's copper contacts on them, you know. It's just like, that's going to take some time. I didn't even break into this medical unit yet. But I can go on and on about the scrap, but really what we need to focus on is what I can do, opposed to what's too much. Right? Because if I went and got my truck and loaded all that stuff up, then that means it's all going to the scrap yard, and then I gotta sort through it there, which is that's not what I do at the scrap yard. I like to be 100% ready just to dump and throw. And bringing a whole truckload of you know, a whole dumpster load like that over 45 minutes away, all the way back to where I'm working here, just to drive it another 35 minutes to the scrap yard, man, that's a whole lot of scrap hauling time if you want to think about it that way. Because where I dive is a whole other location to where I actually stay. It takes time. Like that one you know, Saturday into Sunday when I was out there with the car, if I'd gone back for the truck, I wouldn't have made it back to that spot in like you know, until an hour and a half later. Yeah, so maybe even a little bit more, because it takes time to actually get the truck, get it ready, load the tools, and get out there, you know. But by that time I would have already been late for my plans that I had set already. But that 3-hour video, I did that just so I can cover basically everything that had happened throughout that time. And I didn't even get back to the car till Monday afternoon to unload it, to unload the stuff that I did get from that place. You know, and well, life can get busy sometimes. But however, like I said, guys, tonight, it's Wednesday today. Tonight I'm gonna go back there and check it and see if they added on, or if there's been activity, or if you know, the scrap is still there. So yep, we're gonna kind of start by cleaning these gutters up now. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's toasty in there. But I want to cut these kind of down the bag length, so I'll cut them and then smush them all at once, basically. But I want to get like the bulk of this looking smaller again, because if I do go out tonight and I do get a carload of stuff, where am I gonna put it? You know, I don't have nowhere to put it. Which was when I was traveling. Yeah, when I was traveling, I could only scrap what I can get my hands on and haul, which was not a lot, so I made sure it was good stuff. Transformers, stuff like that, where I can get high yielding copper. I have other errands I gotta run today even. I gotta get to my pharmacist. Mason Boy's GoPro is ready at Best Buy. I gotta go get that, and I'm actually self-conscious about getting the same one, the GoPro 11 Mini Black. Dude, I don't want to get it again and have the same problem. I mean, how screwed up would that be? All right, we're back. We're at the bench now. The aluminum siding is all in one bag next to that aluminum wire that's way over there. It's kind of hard to see with all the scrap in the way, but we got to get the scrap out of the way, so let's sort it out. All our bins are right here in front of us. We're going to start with fittings and copper and chunks and crap like that. Okay, so hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine's been a real busy one. This is clean copper. Can go there. But yeah, let's clean up some copper right now. Actually, kind of sucks. The next in the next hour, I'm gonna have to leave and go run errands. So that's got to happen. pull this stuff off of there. There. Clean. But I like when I find nice bits of copper like that. I don't like little handfuls of it and whatnot. It's good. But I think tomorrow we're going to do a turn-in of all the non-ferrous stuff, these buckets, basically. Piece of machine wire. That bucket's getting kind of full over there. I'm going to have to take that, and I got big baskets out back where I throw that stuff. The only real good thing I see on here is a couple of nuggets there, and there. I got my vise here that's ready, but let's try to dial this down just a bit more. I think would be a good idea, a good start anyway. We're just going to throw that right in brass. Yeah. Got some clean. Got a lot of clean copper up here. That one's got a brass spigot on the end. Brass. This piece is going to have to get cut. It was not coming loose when I tried it before. Chunk of brass right here, brand new. Chunk of brass. Chunky. I said chunky. Okay. Got to smack that around a bit, but that's not really brass or copper fittings at this time. Where's my snips? I have my pair of snips somewhere over here. Okay. Stainless steel chunk. You can hear it. I threw a big old electric motor in the stainless steel bucket. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. Okay. So we got Bare Bright number 1. I threw a piece of copper into the brass. Don't know why, but that's brass. This is number 2. Number 2. Okay, those are just steel. Some kind of a fastener. Don't know. I don't know. But we keep going. About that. Chunk of brass. Aluminum. Tin shred. That's wire. Okay, that can go with that. That's aluminum. Alright, tin shred that. Ah! There. Copper, number 2. That's like a motor, basically. You got a couple little chunks, but like, really, I'm not, no. Motors. Motors. Let's pull this thing apart. That's got some copper onto it. Oh yeah, this thing. That's a big old copper pool light ring trim. See that? It's beautiful. Throw that right in there. This. is basically garbage. All right, keep going, keep going, keep going. We need a driver for these. I'm going after the easy to get things. Yes, more ballast. Here's a piece of copper, number 2. Yummy. Stainless. cast. Staying loose. Oh. What's up, man? Oh, nice. That's tin shred. Oops. Solder. We'll leave it right there. Copper bus. It's small, but it's still good. Number 2. Alright, how about this stuff? This is wire. Okay, see, it's pinched right here. It's not letting me have it. Machine wire. Oh, this thing's wasted. It's cast aluminum. God. I'm gonna set this down there and do what's on the bottom so I get open space to work with. Piece of extruded, really dirty. There's some dirty extruded. No, I don't have a driver for it. And I'm not going to cut it open. Can I just smack the board out? I don't think so. But it's all basically non-ferrous. Is it aluminum or stainless? It's all stainless. We'll just throw it in stainless and see what he says. There can't be much in there but that little green board, really, right? What else could there be? Cast. Almost getting to the end of the fittings. Got a couple nice buckets down here going. Wow, this is freaking heavy. Is this brass? I bet this thing is brass. Holy crap, it weighs like 3-4 pounds. Sure does. Ah. I'm good on that. Oh, thank you. Aluminum. Oh yeah, getting some good weight in there. All right, I gotta go run some errands, everybody. I gotta get going. And we gotta go to Best Buy, get Mason's GoPro. I got 2 other stops to make, so we gotta get rolling. Hey everybody, it's 5:30. We are at Best Buy right now. And it's Wednesday. Today's a special day. Mason boy gets his camera back. Well, it's not the same camera, thank God, but it's gonna be the replacement for that camera. Yeah. So we're gonna run in there, show them that thing that I said that I would have. I don't have the receipt, but there's a number on my phone for it. Yeah, let's go check that out. Let's go to Best Buy and see what they got for that other camera. Yeah. Hopefully this camera will be better than the one that I previously had. Golly. Something weird with my left leg. Ow. Feels like a nerve is torn or something. I hope that goes away. It hurts. Were you waiting on someone too?
Somebody's come here.
Oh, okay. Man, it feels like I tore something in the front of my thigh, man. It's killing me. I hate that. You can go ahead.
Somebody's helped me already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a service order number for replacement for the GoPro Hero 11. I think you're the one I talked to last time. Oh, you remember me?
Now that you mentioned the GoPro, I do.
Oh, okay, good memory.
Yeah, so what they mean by replacement is, so you're going to get a junk out, is basically they'll give you back the value that you spent on the device, and then you can put that towards a new one if we have it in stock still, or an equivalent item.
Okay.
Could I have the phone number, please?
So they didn't say what was wrong with it?
Usually when they just say the device is going to be junked out, it just means they can't repair it.
Yeah. Be cool to know what the fault actually was, though.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I don't ever think we detail it.
Right.
I could see if they wrote anything. Looks like they're saying that the camera is completely dead. That's what it says. It just doesn't work at all.
Makes me think they never looked at it, really.
It's possible.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, I did mention it to you that they probably were just going to give you the store credit back, because they aren't really going to repair a GoPro.
Right.
It's not really in their specialty.
So I can just use that credit just to get the other one,
Yeah.
or the same one, hopefully a working one. So yeah, we'll just do that. So
I
what?
just have to find the original receipt of the camera, and then it processes it as a normal return.
Okay.
So it's going to have you confirm down there that's the right information.
What I say, enroll?
Yeah, that's what you would click.
I actually left my wallet in the car. If I need my ID or anything for you to read, I have to go get
No,
it.
you should be alright for that.
Right, right. Are you trying to still find the receipt?
Yeah, for some reason.
So what the other guy did last time is that he ran my card, and that's how he got the receipt.
Okay.
So I can go get my wallet and make that easier for you.
That'd probably be a good idea. It's going to have you swipe it.
Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, it did. Nice. All right, I gotta go get my dang card. Where's my card? There it is. Man, my left leg is killing me. What the heck is going on, dude? It feels like I tore it. That's bull. It just started happening when I was sitting there. That's all I was doing. Okay. Get that. I want the camera, okay? Now, to be quite honest with you guys, I'm not really like a big fan of the Hero 11 Black Mini GoPro because obviously the first one was just like a complete crapshoot. So I'm thinking hopefully we can try another one and it won't have the issue.
And it does look like I can either do an exchange or a store credit. So if, say, the camera is more expensive, it does look like you got it on sale, so it might be priced up now. I can hold off on finalizing the transaction if you want to go grab it, and then I can just do an equivalent exchange. So you don't have to pay the difference.
Oh, okay, so just go get the exchange. All right.
Yeah, it looks like it's the... Let's see, it's the GoPro Hero 11. I'll go see if they have that, actually.
Okay. OLED EVO. What? Dude, that TV is so good. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I gotta finance that thing is what you're saying. Whoa. Dude. Now that is some good quality TV right there. Holy smokes.
Nice TV, pretty good processor, using a rope stick, won't drop.
It doesn't look like we have it in stock right now, but I can order one for you to bring it up at the store.
Okay, yeah, I guess we can do that.
Usually it's about a week if it has to be shipped in. I can see what the estimate date it gives me, because otherwise the other one we have in stock, which is like 12, is more expensive, so then you would have to pay.
Yeah. Okay. The Hero 12, what would be the difference? Just curious.
Let's see.
Right, it'd be the same for any of the other actual. Oh, no. In terms of the hours?
Looks like it's like an overall upgrade. They added new features to it, like the time code sync and the wireless audio support, as well as they just improved the quality and like the aspect ratio and like the image stabilization on it.
Okay.
So it is definitely an upgraded model.
What's what do you think the price difference would be for like?
It is pretty significant. We have one that is open box that is discounted currently, but I believe it was $261.
$261.
The one that you bought was $249 before tax, I believe.
Or like what? I thought it was like 148.
It was 140 with the sale, yes. So originally it would be sold for $250, but you would only get the 140 that you spent on it.
Right. So what's the open box Hero 12 cost? You said.
It's like $261 before tax.
So 261, take 140 off of that. So was that an extra $120?
Yes. Probably gonna end up being like extra 130 or around between that, including whatever extra fees, tax that have to be paid.
Okay. I don't know which way I want to go really. It's kind of hard to go with that mini one again and possibly have that whole problem all over.
Yeah.
But this one's a Hero 12 and it works good. So it's kind of thinking about it. I might be able to pony up the cash if I use my card, and I got 50 extra in my wallet, so want to try that?
If you want to go ahead and do that, I can absolutely go grab that.
I don't really feel like waiting another week.
Yeah. The system, it said there was one left, but it looks like it isn't actually.
Oh.
So the only other option is to order it, because we don't carry it. We're not really carrying it in the store anymore, it looks like.
So you don't have any Hero 12?
No. And we checked to see if there was any at any other store. It looks like they're online only at this point.
Oh. Well, what other GoPros do you have?
We have like the normal like Action Pro cameras, but they aren't the mini. The size is what matters.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what to do now.
I did look at it. It seems like if you got it shipped to your house, it would arrive the 9th, but if you picked it up in the store, it would be ready the 20th. Just the dates we can provide.
So it'd take longer if it went to the store?
If you picked it from the store, yeah.
So the Hero 12, now that it's not reduced or whatever, now what's the cost?
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted done on these? Or?
How much more was it, basically, if it was brand new?
Okay, I tried to see if it was in our online's inventory. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's only the Mini 11 at the moment. So, and it's still discounted, so it'd be the same price that you paid for it.
Okay, so no Hero 12?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Unless you wanted to go for not the Mini.
Right.
And JOE.
Shoot. Okay, well, how much is the regular Hero 12?
Looks like the Hero 12, not discounted, is $279.99 before tax.
Okay.
So about $280.
I think that's basically the same camera I'm actually using right now, so. I think it would be okay. Like how much, what's the difference there? It's not that bad, right? I think we'll just do that. If that's possible, just have that sent to my address.
I have to go get it unlocked again because we put it behind the glass.
Oh, you have that here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's just the Mini we didn't.
Oh.
But I know we had the regular one, but I didn't know if it being the Mini mattered or not.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I just don't want to walk out here with nothing again. I might as well walk with you. I'd be like, there it is, right there. There's no out-of-box versions of that, is
There
there?
might be. We can definitely see if there is. I know technically we have the 13 as well. I'm not sure if those are only in the sets or not though.
Okay.
Because I know we have, oh yeah, no, we do have it out of the sets, but you're looking at way more for around $329 for that.
Oh yeah, I don't want the 13.
Which
Another one.
which
12.
Okay, bye. Have a good night. Thank you.
hello?
Hi. What do you do?
I do YouTube.
YouTube. Cool. Is it on right now?
Yeah, I think so, if it's blinking red, yeah.
Hope I'm not on YouTube.
I can edit you out.
Okay, sounds good. What's your channel?
It's called Merchant Metals. It promotes responsible recycling.
Oh, that's
Yeah, just the normal.
Yeah.
I like that actually.
Yeah, the
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, it doesn't look like we have any open boxes underneath there in
Okay.
the page book, so we do have the regular, just new in-box one.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want to?
Sure.
Oh wait, actually I started, it's a return, but I started it, so actually I have to finish it. It's a junk out. I remembered now.
Thank you.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, you can always bring it back and return it, and they would just give you the value for what you paid for it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to look at that.
Okay, yeah, it looks like the difference you just have to pay would be $148.40.
148. Okay. Can I pay 50 cash and then 100 off a card?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Well, there's that.
And would you want to get a, let me see,
I
would you
just,
want to get a protection plan on this device at all?
how much is it?
It looks like the 2-year protection plan, and this covers accidental damage, is $34.99.
$34.99. What's like the general warranty for it?
So it's a GSP 80H, so that means it covers if it's accidentally damaged at all, it can be serviced or replaced, as well as it just covers general defects as well. So just like with your GoPro Mini,
Yeah.
if there was something wrong with it, or even if it was broken, it can be sent out and either repaired or replaced.
But doesn't isn't there just like an in-store 30-day warranty, or is there that?
There is a, well, technically ours it's 15 days, but that does not cover if you accidentally damage the device.
Right. I understand. Well, I just don't want to draw past the negative with my bank. They don't like these things. Well, it's brand new, and this one's been good for a year or two.
If you're not worried about it, you don't have to, but
I'm not really that worried. Well, I mean, I feel good about this one. I just didn't want to get the 11 again. the Mini.
In case it didn't like have the same issue.
I think we'll be just fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, if it fails like the 11 did, I'll know before 15
Yeah,
days.
you do still have the 1-year manufacturer warranty, which
That's-
is how you got the
yeah.
other one replaced. So if it's a general defect, like it's just not working, you
Right.
can obviously get that replaced. But so it's really only beneficial if you think you actually put together the wrong.
It's just the anxiety thing of like what the 11 did to me. Like I just hate for that to happen to that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be back here in a heartbeat like, hey, same thing.
That's horrible. It's just not functioning.
Right.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
It's
Would you
kind
like
of.
a bag?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Actually feels kind of good though. That card is only linked to my YouTube revenue, so it's like the first portion of a camera that was bought from revenue of the YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's kind of a. It's kind of a. I don't know. In a way, in a nutshell, it feels like a milestone. It was really hard to get YouTube to pay anything.
Yeah.
I've been learning this. Is that my receipt there, or?
This is. I put the receipt for the transaction
Oh.
here. This is the old camera. I don't know if you want this one.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't need it then.
But the receipt for the new camera I put in the bag.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
You're
it.
all set.
Have a good day. Look at that. Another camera. So we have another Hero 12. Looks like Mason's getting the Hero 6 on his back. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Not what I wanted to do really. I just wanted to exchange it, but they gave me something like, oh, we don't have that here no more. And then we tried getting like the 12 mini. And they're like, nah, we ain't got that one now, no more. I'm like, well, what options do you have, you know? And I'm basically just got the same camera that I got that's on my head. So, what I'm thinking is that my double camera views are... Oh, excuse me, oh God. I think we might be doing pretty good. There better be a battery coming with that. Because to me, it looks like there's going to be no accessories coming with it, just the camera. That's really what it looks like. Camera, one battery. That's my guess. Yeah, very minimal. There's the battery. You get like you get like this mount. Oh hey, you know what? We can replace that with the freaking mirror that fell off. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Sweet. The mirror isn't there anymore, so let's just, you know. That's to clip into something. We don't need that one. My camera must be updated before you can use it. Okay, here we go. Oh, well, that's what I spent revenue on. Another camera, I guess. But I think Mason's gonna get the Hero 6 action because it is smaller than this. Hero 12 is good. But yeah, we got to plug in the other camera, and we'll just fart around with this later and get this camera up and running. Tonight we're using 6 and 12, but So you know, we'll have better quality footage for both frames. And then Mason Boy gets Hero 6. Oh. Ah, they took the dumpster. But look at this. That's a piece of copper. It's just tin shred. No, that's a little chunk right there too. Anymore. Mint. Oh, there's another piece right here. And here. They're really sharp. I should have my gloves on, but sweet. Love it. Chunks of copper flashing. I mean, heck yeah. I won't say no to that, that's for sure. The roll-off dumpster is gone, but you can see where the imprint was. They're probably dropping off a new one today, tonight, tomorrow. That pile is destined for a dumpster. Should definitely have a word with whoever's constructing or working that, because they're pulling copper flashing from somewhere. What the heck? I don't know where, but it's weird. And I want it. But yeah, that's probably like 7 or 8 pounds right there. Ooh, ooh. But all right, we gotta keep charging the GoPro.